And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Duplex is very proud to present Lauren Shaughnessy.
The daily fights, the quick toboggan when you reach the heights, the kisses and I miss the bites. I wish I were in love again. The broken dates, the endless waits, the lovely loving and the hateful hates, the conversations with the flying plates. I wish I were in love again. No more pain, no more strain. Now I'm sane, but the cooled out fur, a cat and cur, the fine mismatching of a him and her. I've learned my lesson and I wish I were in love again. The birded sigh, the blackened eye, the words I love you till the day I die, the self-deception that believes I lie. I wish I were in love again. When love congeals, it soon reveals the faint aroma of performing fields, the double crossing of a pair of heels. I wish I were in love again. No more care, no despair. I'm all there, but I'd rather be punch drunk. Believe me, sir, I'd much prefer the classic battle of him and her. I don't like words, and I wish I were in love. I wish I were in love again. Oh my God, it's great to see everybody. I haven't seen in a long time, and thank you so much for coming. And it's really great to be back on the stage. I have not done a cabaret like this for 4 years. So it's great to be back. I don't know why I'm not doing this every week. Why are we not doing this every week, Mark? Do you notice anything different about me? I'll give you a hint. I'm blonde now. So, let's see, what could have kept me away for all of this time? What have I been doing for the last 4 years? Well, I recorded a CD, so that was like 4 years ago, and then, oh, you have it? If you don't, you can buy one later in the lobby. Yeah, shameless plug. Okay, so anyway, what else did I do? Okay, I separated from my husband, moved into an apartment, sold my house, got a new boyfriend, bought a new house, got a new job, lost a bunch of weight, finalized one of the most amicable divorces known to man. Then I broke up with my boyfriend, and then I fell in love again, and then I got a really bad broken heart, and just to make life interesting, about a month ago, I got a new job. So, I haven't been doing anything, really. But seriously, it was, sometimes I just couldn't sing. It was just too hard, and anybody who's here who's ever seen my shows before would know that I drew a lot on my relationship with Kamel as inspiration for my shows. And that was all real, and we really did have a good marriage. We just had some fundamental differences that we just couldn't ignore anymore. And He's doing fine now, in case anybody was wondering. He could be here, but I don't think so. He might, I don't know. But he's married, and he has a baby, although those two events didn't necessarily take place in that order. But who are we to judge? You know, it took a while to get over, but I'm good now. I'm really good. And you know how I know this? Because about a month or so ago, I had lunch with his new wife. I know. But if anybody would have lunch with their ex-husband's new wife, it would be me. So that's not right. But yeah, we had a really nice time. And I don't know how that really happened, but she texted me. She texts me a lot. And she asked me if I wanted to go, and she said it would be her treat. And I was a little short on cash, so I thought, okay, I'll go. And we had a really nice time. We were there for like 2 hours. Neither one of us had a problem talking. Surprise, surprise. And I thought, God, I am like so over this divorce. I would never have been able to do this a few years ago. And then I started to get a little insecure about it after I left. I thought, God, like, I think she might be a better wife than I was. I think, you know, and and that's not supposed to happen. You know, he was supposed to leave, and then he was supposed to be miserable for years to come. And he's not miserable. And she's nice. But I was a little insecure about it, and I called a friend of mine up, a very dear friend, and I said, I think maybe she is a better wife than I was. And he said, I'm sure she's not a better wife than you were, but perhaps she's just better suited for him. And I think I like that explanation. It started out with a song. We started quiet and slow with no surprise. And then one morning I woke to realize we had a good thing going. It's not that nothing went wrong. Some angry moments, of course, but just a few. And only moments, no more, because we knew we had this good thing going. And if I wanted too much, was that such a mistake at the time? You never wanted enough, alright, tough. I don't make that apply. And as you're going along, you take for granted some love will wear away. We took for granted a lot, and still I say it could have kept on growing instead of just kept on. We had a good thing going. Aren't you glad it's finally over? Don't you feel a whole lot better? Isn't it a joy to lie alone at night? Aren't people more exciting take a bow, then you take another. Easy loneliness a winner. Wasn't leaving me the best thing You can have him, I don't want him, he's not worth fighting for. Besides, there's plenty more where he came from. You can have him, I don't want him, I'm giving him the sack. And he can go right back where he came from. I could never make him happy. He'd be better off with her. The gentleman is a dope, a man of many faults, a clumsy Joe who wouldn't know a rumba from a waltz. The gentleman is a dope, and not my cup of tea. Why am I crying by your down? He doesn't belong to me. Free again. Back to being free again. Back to being me again. With all my precious freedom, my precious, precious freedom. On my own. Back to being on my own. Back to live the life I've known. Before I ever knew him, before I ever knew him. Free again, independent me. Free again, time to call up all the crowd. Raise the roof and shout out loud. Time to have a party. And so that's just what I did. I mean, I cried a little, more than a little, but I stopped and I looked around and I thought, wait a minute, I can date again? I can date anyone I want to, even that 22-year-old from the gym that's been pursuing me for months. I can explore this thing called Match.com. I mean, I just have to fill out a form and put a picture up and then wait for the responses to come rolling in. Where do I sign up? And I had a blast. It was fun. I mean, I had like a date 4 or 5 nights a week, and if I didn't have a date, I was at home, sitting in front of the TV, watching Law & Order and responding to all of the people that wrote to me throughout the day. And I am a respectable girl, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really date around that much before I got married, and I was only 25 when I got married. So I was like, this is a whole new thing. And but it was overwhelming. And I had to establish like a criteria, to weed out who I was going to respond to. So like if they just had like a subject line that said, hey, or like, what's up, I didn't respond. Unless they were really cute. And well, I was actually going to make one of the criteria be, well, if they don't know how to use punctuation or their spelling is bad, I will not respond. However, do you know that would leave like 5 people. There'd be no one left. So but I had a great time, and I made a lot of really good friends on Match.com, and a couple of them told me that they were coming tonight, but I don't know if they're here, but I won't single you out if you are, but yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I did meet someone and date for 2 years, and even though that didn't work out, I think that's a Match.com success story. So if you haven't gotten out there yet, get over it, do it. Ask her. I told her to go on, and now she's engaged. And it took like a week. Sorry, but that's not to say that it's really easy out there. I mean, I've met my share of jerks, and there was one guy who could not wait to meet me, and then we get to the bar, and he's looking at everyone else but me. I'm like, hello, over here. And then I think I sent him a text afterwards saying, you were so not into me. And then there was one guy that I went out with who, during the middle of the date, is like, when are we going out again? I'm going to take you to a Broadway play. We're not going to a movie. No, we're going to a Broadway play. I'm like, okay, fine, but when you want to go. Never called me again. What is the deal with that? It would have been fine. It would have been a very nice date, and now I just think he's a jerk because, And then there was this very weird series of emails that I had from some guy who, the subject line was hey, deliciosa. And I saved this email, to use for future material for this show. And I was looking at it the other day, and it was I think you are the one for my life, But he kept sending me these emails, and I didn't respond to any of them, but every email had more vowels in the subject line. So by the end, it was hey, deliciosa. I was a little freaked out by it. I'm what am I supposed to do with this? And I got off easy, and I know that there are people who have much more awful horror stories than I do, and but it was fun, and I'm not planning on going back on there anytime soon, but it was definitely a learning experience, one I will not soon forget. The most important thing I learned, actually, is that a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he is your pal, you look for him and find him fooling around some other gal. Then you raid, you even pray to see him laying in his grave. So if your man is nice, take my advice and hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him plenty of love and treat him right. Not a good man introduce you. On the drums, we have the incredible Owen Howard. On the bass, he just got music yesterday. He's my last minute fill-in. He's wonderful. This is the amazing Tom Hubbard. And last but not least, this is my musical director, my accompanist, my dear friend, and very often therapist, Martin St. Lawrence. So, taking advantage of the fact that I have such a wonderful band behind me, I'm going to do a song that sounds much better in the band than it does just with nothing else. So this next one is called I Guess I Love You. I want you